Today on Vallo Vision News, UM's Office of Disability Support Services is getting a new name. We'll tell you what it will soon be called.
And Vallo Vision News reporter Steve Haymond joins us in the studio to detail Saturday's Montevallo Art Fest at Orr Park.
Plus, Phi Mu's fraternity held its annual Pi Phi Mu event to benefit the Phi Mu Foundation. Find out how much they raised. Vallo Vision News starts right now.
Hello and welcome to Vallo Vision News. I'm Lydia and Hendrieth.
And I'm Cypris Wilkinson. Thanks so much for watching. Big changes are coming to the UM's Office of Disability Support Services.
The office will be getting a new name in the next few weeks. DSS will be known as the Office of Access and Compliance. The director of DSS, Dr. Tamiko Scott, will also take on the responsibilities of being UM's Title IX compliance officer. Her role will start on May 1st. For anyone using DSS services, the office location and phone number will not be changing, but they are getting a new email address, aca@montevallo.edu. Montevallo's Housing and Residence Life gave students a chance for fun and relaxation with a tropical twist before the start of finals. MK Bryant tells us more about the HRL's annual luau.
Housing and Residence Life at the University of Montevallo held their annual HRL Luau on April 20th. The event was held on Main Quad and lasted from 4:30 to 7 p.m. This was resident assistant Blaine Richardson's second time working at the luau.
We've never had a year where it's been like bad turnout. We've never had a year that like anything negative has happened. All the people I talk to usually enjoy it. All the people that participate in the game seem like they're having fun. So I would say it's been pretty positive overall.
Activities at Luau included a photo booth, lawn games, an inflatable obstacle course, and more. The event was catered by Anna Urban Dining Hall, and students also enjoyed Kona Ice and cotton candy. UM student Justin Lewis explained the overall appeal of these campus-wide events.
Honestly, any kind of benefit that promotes fun in general and like community, I think really benefit students, professors, the entire community that comprises Montevallo.
The HRL Luau also provided students with a way to decompress before finals.
It's how luau is usually near the end of the year. With finals coming up and whatnot, it's hard to find time to make time for your friends. And so this is a good opportunity to, get everyone together, be like, hey, let's go spend an hour or two at luau, get some food, get some sweets, and play some games,
That was MK Bryant reporting. You can learn more about housing and residence life at UM on their website, montevallo.edu/housing.
Old clothes found new life at last week's Eco Swap event in the Anna Urban Dining Hall. Eco Swap was sponsored by the UM's Environmental Club as part of Earth Week. Students donated items they didn't need or use anymore, such as clothes, shoes, and even sheets. Participants searched through tables full of donations to find the perfect new-to-them items, all for free. Items left over at the end of the Eco Swap were donated to the local thrift store. You can learn more about UM's E-Club on Instagram. Search for UM_environmental. Students in the Environmental Club have also been getting their hands dirty in the community garden. Reporter Ashlee Hall shows us how plant sales are providing funds for the garden and E-Club.
If you're looking to start your own garden this spring, look no further than Montevallo's community garden that is maintained by UM's Environmental Club. The E-Club aims to promote safe and sustainable practices on campus and in the local community.
The UM E-Club works to promote sustainability on campus. Our main focuses lately have been energy consumption, food practices, and funding for green enterprises. We really hope to improve the student body's understanding of our natural environment and really hope to make a difference on campus.
Just past UM's baseball field sits the community garden that boasts rows of fruits, vegetables, herbs, and flowers that are all grown organically. Holly Wadley maintains the day-to-day operations of the garden, and to raise money, she partners with the E-Club to host plant sales.
The plant sale is a fantastic fundraiser for the E-Club. It's produced by Holly, who does all of the plants across campus. They're started in the UM community garden and also grown in the greenhouse and sold annually to support the E-Club and all of its events.
If interested in supporting the E-Club and the community garden, the next plant sale takes place this upcoming Friday. They will be selling peppers, flowers, and herbs. It starts at 7 a.m. and goes until supplies last.
That was Ashlee Hall reporting. Turning to community news, the city of Montevallo was filled with artists over the weekend.
They packed Orr Park for this year's Art Fest. Vallo Vision News reporter Steve Haymond joins us in the studio with more.
Saturday at Orr Park was the annual Montevallo Arts Fest. Families had fun exploring the various booths and tents, where over 100 artists from all over central Alabama displayed and sold their work. There was live music, activities for kids, and even food trucks. They also gave out festival awards, including Best Painting, Best Photography, and Best in Show. Emily Gill, a board member of the Montevallo Arts Collective, says it is a great reminder of the kindness in the Montevallo community.
Montevallo is just inherently friendly. In doing this and in doing Art Walk, what I always find is people go that the audiences that we draw and just I think the environment that we're in makes people just ready to have a nice day.
For info on next year's event and more, visit Montevallo Arts Fest Facebook page. Lydia, back to you.
Thanks, Steve. The Montevallo Organization of Gaming, or MOG, brought fantasy to life at a Renaissance fair earlier this month. The event featured booths with fantasy-themed games and snacks. Students participated in making flower crowns, painting shields, and making slime and potion bottles. MOG President Emma Bailey says the Ren Fair was a great way to connect with Montevallo students outside of their organization.
We really wanted to expand and get more in touch with the rest of student life. It's been wonderful. We have a really great turnout, especially for a first-year event.
If you missed this year's Renaissance Fair, don't worry. MOG is planning to host another one next spring. Remember, there's always more news 24/7 on our social media pages. Just search for Vallo Vision News on Instagram, Facebook, and X.
Still ahead on Vallo Vision News, we'll give you a behind-the-scenes look at the track team as they prepare for their conference meet.
Plus, watch members of Phi Mu get pie to benefit their charity for their philanthropy, Pie of Phi Mu.
Welcome back to Vallo Vision News. The Freddies are still coming up this Thursday in Palmer Auditorium at 7 p.m.
These are awards presented to outstanding athletes across the athletic department. Look out for more information on our social media pages on Thursday.
This past Saturday, the swim team had a swim banquet to celebrate the end of the year and their hard work. At the banquet, the team ate food and paper plate awards were given out of fun or silly things to describe each teammate. Some of the awards included Best Excuse for Missing Practice, Ray of Sunshine, Team Cheerleader. Beth Ballant said she felt it was important to have a swim banquet to celebrate each other as a team.
So I want to do a swim banquet because we've never had one and we've been a team for 5 years now. And as people might know, our coach recently resigned. So I thought it would just be nice to do something for the swim team.
To see more awards given, check out our Instagram at Vallo Vision News. Members of the Montevallo track and field team have their sights set on the Gulf South Conference Championship.
It's the most important meet of the year for the Falcons. Pole vaulters have had a particularly successful year, including 2 nationally ranked marks indoor competition. Junior vaulter Taylor Walker is excited to put all of the pieces together at conference.
We've all been doing well as we prepare for conference, so I'm hoping that we all have our best meet at conference, and that's the best time to have your best meet. So really just hoping to do as good as we can to end off the season well.
Meanwhile, track and field member Elizabeth Hayhurst is hoping to go the distance, all the way to nationals. Earlier this month, Hayhurst competed at the Doc Anderson International at Troy University. The javelin thrower hit an NCAA provisional mark with a distance of 42.01 meters, just passing the 42 meters needed for a chance to compete at nationals. Hayhurst says her change in training has led to her success this season.
I've trained so much harder this year. Last year I didn't really have much of a training season, and so this year I came into it, worked all summer, worked all throughout the fall, and just continue to work every day.
Hayhurst has been named Montevallo Player of the Week and Field Athlete of the Week by the GSC Conference. The track and field team's next competition is the Gulf South Conference Championship, which UM is hosting from May 2nd through the 4th.
Last Saturday, the Shelby County MPHC introduced the newly reactivated Spring 2024 Zeta Tau Pi chapter. The sorority hasn't had a line since before COVID-19 and made their comeback with 5 new members. Holding the 3rd position in her line, Rachel Smith says it was a historic moment.
It's like, it feels good. Like she said it before, when we were like in the process, we're making history, and then like seeing it on paper, like seeing my name imprinted on there, being the first chapter that's reactivated since 2019. I was like, wow, like my name is on there along my line sisters. I was like, y'all, I started crying. I was like, y'all, this is history we're making.
For more information about Zeta, check out their Instagram, Tau Pi Zetas. Last week, Phi Mu hosted their annual fundraiser for the Phi Mu Foundation, Pi of Phi Mu.
Reporter Rachel Raiford has our story, and a lot of pie on her face. Take a look.
Phi Mu, a sorority here on campus, held their annual event benefiting Phi Mu Foundation, Pi of Phi Mu. Philanthropy Chair Julia Bedingfield coordinated the event along with her philanthropy committee.
It's a fun little event. It's really silly, and a lot of people get really excited about it, and a lot of people come out and support. So it's just something silly that we've done every year.
Students and even faculty got in on the fun, paying $3 for each pie in order to pie one of their peers.
It's Phi Mu Foundation, which is a foundation that, like if a sister's house gets hit by a tornado or some natural disaster happens, we can give them money and financial help.
Those interested in learning more about the Phi Mu Foundation can visit phimu.org. With Vallo Vision News, this is Rachel Raiford.
UM's chapter of Phi Mu raised a total of $136 to donate to the Phi Mu Foundation. Remember, there's always more news from our team of reporters on our website. Visit vallovisionnews.com. That's all the time we have for today's show.
Thanks for sticking around and watching our last show of the semester. Have a great summer and good luck on your finals next week.